So guys, good evening. Yeah, from my side it is in the evening. I don't know from your side, maybe it is morning, maybe it is the afternoon. Yeah, but from my side it is in the evening. I shall be here with a multifunction meter. This multifunction meter will give us different readings from this MDB. You can see the MDB. Yeah. It will give us different readings. It will give us the voltage between lines. It will also give us the voltage between line and, like at the moment, between line and neutral. You can see line 1, line 2, line 3, the 3, and between lines you can see 400 volts here, 105 volts here. So it can give us different voltages. So yeah, now it can also give us the active power, the reactive power, and the apparent power. It can give us the power factor, and it will also give us the frequency. Yeah. So if you want us to go through very fast through those things that I earlier mentioned, you can see our frequency now is 50 hertz. You can press there, then you press down, there, press down, press there, you press down, there, you press down. And actually you will access different parameters. Yeah, you can access all the parameters there. So the next thing, after accessing the parameters, you can also, so this one you can see is the voltage, and you can see the power factor here. This is the amps. The K is what I have set for. I will show you where the K is indicating here, the K later on. So this is the active power, the reactive power, and the apparent power. The reactive power is from the inductive loads. This one is the supplied or the generated power, and this one is the useful power or the real power that we are using there. Yeah. So at the moment there's no load. That's why you can see they're showing, they're indicating 0, 0. The voltage will show that it's between line volts, between line and neutral. This is between two different lines, the voltage between different lines. Yeah, so if you want to go inside and configure, or we go to the parameters and go and set the parameters. So how do you go about it? You just press this for 3 seconds. Then we can access the parameter. You can see this one is indicated here in the, let me show you, it's indicated here. This one is indicated, it is the network selection 3P4W. Yeah. Then we shall set our city secondary, our city primary, our potential, which is in our case we shall set around 400 volts or 380. Secondary, number of poles, and the reset an hour. Okay, now how do you go about it to the next? It has exited already, so you have to press again for 3 seconds so that we can access there. So that's our city. Already I have set at 2.5K. The 2.5K, initially it was not like that. I'll show you how I went about it. Before it was indicating 0, 0, I'll show you how you go about it there. Okay. So this one I've set to 001, and the K, the symbol here for the K, is gone already. So how do I attain this 0K here? Because in our case here is 2500. Yeah, the primary. The primary is 2500. The secondary side is 5 amps. Yeah. So the primary, that's 2500, is the actual current that flow inside this in the bus bar, and from our 5 amps, that is the secondary side, what we are going to read, the maximum reading. So we have to match between 2500 and 5 amps. Actually, for every 500 amps, yeah, we expect 1 amp reading from the secondary side. Yeah, for every, let's say, 1000 amps, yeah, we expect 2 amps, yeah, from our secondary side. And that's what we are going to. We want to, because this multifunction can serve different cities. Some cities are 400 is to 5 amps, some are 1600 is to 5 amps, but in our case, you have seen there it is 2500 is to 5 amps. So you hold here once again, we go back, you know, they have gone back to the readings, or the parameters. So we want to go inside to configure this thing here, or rather to program it. We go back, yeah. So we go to it has gone back to the K because already had saved it. But how do you go back to where it was initially? Let me show you. So I've held until it has started flashing, yeah? Then I want to remove this K, yeah? I'll show you how I remove that K, because that's where we started, yeah. And we go. And the K is gone. So how do we set so in case you come across this, maybe you'll find it, you'll set it to 001, then you have to hold it here for some few seconds, then the K will appear, because we want in our case to be 2.5 kilo amps, which is 2500 amps. So we want to change the highlighting to, we change it to make it 2, we go to the second one and you make it 5, yeah, and that is our primary. Our primary, just hold it for a second in order to save it for some few seconds here. Then you go to the secondary. The secondary side is 5 amps. Then we go for the voltage. Yeah, we can change our voltage. Let's make it 380. Maybe that's the music of the idea. Yeah. Then you hold it to save it. Then we go to the secondary, we hold it to start blinking. Then go to the next, make it 390. Okay, and what is next? The next thing here, as indicated here in the book, is the number of poles. Let me make it 0. Then I hold to save it. Then the next number of poles, and reset run. We make it no. It can be either yes or no, and we are done with our configuration. Okay, thank you guys. Nothing else apart from pressing this 2 in order to exit, and just hold it to save it, and hold it to save and exit. Yeah, now we are exited. Okay, that's enough for today. The next thing is about the capacitor bank. The regulator is also Selec. That will be the next video. Okay, thank you guys. See you. Have a nice day. Okay, bye.